Alright, so you're looking at the newest hero in Bloons TD Battles 2. And we're going to be trying a couple different tower combinations with it. Let's get into it. Alright, but here's our first match. This could go really good or really bad or somewhere in between. I don't really know. I mean, I guess throwing her later in the map's a better idea, right? She's a fairly expensive tower. If I can throw her like here, I feel like that's at least decent. I'm going to start ecoing. Obviously, you want to put as much money into her as soon as she unlocks her carts, but I don't really know. Anyway, I'm trying to think of some stories to tell you guys, so make sure you stick around to hear some of those. I do want to say I'm sorry for not uploading the last week. All right, so automatically we are falling behind. I'm not quite sure what to do. Lord. I'm going to use a tower boost. I feel like I might still die. I feel like a super monkey is going to be my best bet here. Alright, so hopefully this will help clean up just a little bit. Our minecarts are coming onto the map now, so I should be able to actually upgrade these. And I'm going to throw a farmer down automatically because I don't want to miss any of these. Okay, so from what I've heard, Bonnie's very broken here. I'm fairly late to this, I will admit that. And the reasoning is because like I said, I couldn't upload last week. And also, I did not have enough monkey money in order to... God, she's so loud, dude. I didn't have enough monkey money to get Bonnie, so I had to grind for I've grinded for like 6 hours in order to get Bonnie. But anyway, I think kind of the idea behind this, like I already said, Spike Factory kind of combos well with Bonnie. And then also you have the Sniper Monkey for... Oh, I did not want to use that ability. You have the Sniper Monkey for supply drops, like I said. Good income there, as well as Bonnie having good income. And then you also have... Super Monkey, especially late game, you can have the middle path with the ability that's extremely good. I should definitely get some more popping power here, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go with a bouncing bullet as soon as I have the chance for that. Okay, I do actually have a story. So, recently, like I said, there was the festival. Oh, the past weekend, and I was there for majority of the time, and I got home late one night. But prior to that, I was talking to some of my friends, and they were having like this, they were staying over at each other's house and whatnot. I wasn't invited. I didn't really care. I was going to go home and sleep anyway. But no, they said how they were going to maybe TP some people, ding dong ditch. One of them said that. They shouldn't have said that because they ended up TPing me. I didn't know. I was going to actually stay awake and stream that night. I didn't. I wish I would have. Because I would have walked out there with like a Nerf gun, walking out of the garage, just start shooting them with it. But no, no. I woke up in the morning seeing that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to clean that. I spent an hour of my day cleaning, which isn't that bad. But like, I gave them crap for the next day. But I found it funny because I'm not ecoing well. But anyway, back to my story. I woke up in the morning, saw I was TP, and I was like, I instantly knew who it was. But the next day, I had to go work a French fry stand at the fair to raise money for the basketball team. And so I did that. But a couple of them were there working that shift, so I gave them crap about it. I'm like, you know, we have cameras, right? Well, we don't. But at the time, we didn't have any, and they believed me. So now everybody believes that we had cameras and that we have them all on video. We don't. We don't have them on video. It's just hilarious. They literally took my word for it. I didn't think my lies were that good, but apparently they are. I have supply drop now, so that's actually going to give me some good money to put into upgrading Bonnie's carts. My eco's not great. I definitely could have run that. I definitely could have gotten a little better on the eco front. But my issue there is, like, when I'm telling stories, I get a little distracted. I do want to say right now, I am live streaming this at the moment. So if you hear me talking to chat, that is why. I like to live stream all my recording process. So yeah, if you hear me talking to chat, that's why. Make sure to tune in for them. I don't really have a strict schedule anymore. I just stream whenever I can. That'll be when I'm recording. I'm trying to get out one video a week if you haven't seen my post that I put on my community tab. I don't have time, especially with school starting up and sports soon. I do not have the time, sadly, to get into posting twice a week still. So I'm going to be aiming for once a week. If I got 2 videos out a week, they would not be quality. I'm trying to get out 1 quality video a week. And by the way, can we talk about the 500 gold I'm getting from each cart? Is that not insane? All right, well, I'm going to bring my eco up to roughly 1,000. I don't know exactly how well we're going to pop this Moab. So we might need to get some Moab popping power, which actually isn't too bad of an idea anyway. So I guess if we go with a top path and throw them on strong. Actually, we could have just got Dark Knight. We're going to do that. And then we're going to go with another middle path. We're actually going to go bottom path here. 500 gold is actually wild. All right, we're going to use the supply drop instead of actually getting... Actually, I should probably get another supply drop with this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to save for another supply drop. There it is. So that way... Oh, I can use this now. I don't think I'll be able to break it, though. Right? No. But it does give me a lot just by hitting it. That's fine. I almost just sold all. That would have been terrible. Right now I'm getting 800 per cart. That is insane, dude. Just use Bonnie's ability. No, that would have made more sense, yeah. Alright, we're in a good spot for money, so I'm going to get another one of these guys. And then we're going to go... I'm going to say metal jacket with that. And honestly, I might be able to get another. I can use this cart ability and hopefully that ability as well. Alright, there we are. I'm making 1,200 per cart. Do you realize how insane that is? Although these carts are getting hard to destroy. Alright, we're going to go for deadly spikes and then also with some white hot and then at some point maybe perma spikes if we get enough money. But right now, we're not there. We're getting those set up just to have a little bit more of a defense. I feel like this character and Spike Factory does combo fairly well. I could be wrong, but I feel like that is the case. I guess using this ability would get rid of most of my spikes, but okay, so he is using this here. I'm gonna need some serious Moab on power here. Or I can sell and get an ability, so I'm gonna do that instead. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna have to go selling that, and I still don't have enough for Tech Terror, which is a sad truth here. But we're gonna have to wait, and now I have enough. I'm gonna have to use the ability instantly. Not enough, sadly. So we're gonna have to keep selling and using more of the abilities. I still don't have enough. I'm gonna have to wait for this to break before I use the ability again. This is not good. I was gonna say, that does stun the Moabs. No. Okay, so if I would have remembered that, I could have used that ability. So that's where I went wrong, guys. You saw that when I used that big cart, it stunned the Moab. If I would have remembered that earlier on, I could have stunned it possibly twice, which would have done a lot better. But for the first match, that wasn't bad. And I did see my issue there, and I also did not eco well at the start. So if I want a long game, that was definitely not the one. Alright, so I know I did say that we would use different combos, which we might end up getting into. But for this match, I'm going to do this same setup because I did like it last match. I just did not eco correctly, and I definitely think I can capitalize off that. I'm going to throw Bonnie up here. It gives her the best amount of time to place down some dynamite sticks. And as long as he doesn't start ecoing, I'm going to save for Super Monkey. But if he does, I'm going to have to get down a Sniper Monkey. We will just see how this goes. I don't know. He's not sending anything yet, so I feel like a Super Monkey still is doable. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw him down here. He is sending stuff now. I think I can possibly save, though. I'm just going to have to try it. We're going to use a Tower Boost just to try and get down more dynamite and lower the amount of lives I lose here. Let me get down a Super Monkey right here. And now we should be fine. Alright. But anyway, our opponent is running Dartling Gunner. I do want to instantly start getting as much money into Bonnie as possible. As soon as... Well, she should start sending out... Yeah, there's the carts. But yeah, like I said, Bonnie from last game, you can see how broken she actually is. It's kind of crazy. I knew she was good, and she is. But, like, it's kind of crazy. Each cart giving, like, 1,000 is wild. Especially, I mean, it takes a good amount of popping power to be able to pop them. But it's still kind of crazy. I do want to say, though, if you guys are enjoying the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. It only helps me out, doesn't hurt you guys. And also, make sure to say anything you want to say, put it in the comments. I love getting to read your guys' comments and getting to respond to them. And once again, thank you guys so much for 1K. It means a lot. I know I've said this so many times in all my recent videos and streams, but it truly means so much. Alright, so my eco's not great, but I think if I stick with some black balloons or some space blacks, we should be fine. Should bring our eco up to around 500, which isn't too terrible. And then hopefully, at the same time, we are getting enough money to get Bouncing Bullet. Although we do need to put some money into here, so we're going to do that. Alright, around 500 eco, I might start saving. But like I said, I would like to get my eco up. I think after round 8. So one more round of ecoing, and then I'm going to start saving. I don't know. What's our team? Okay, so our opponent's running Super Monkey, Dartling, and Churchill. Okay. At the moment, he doesn't have any camo detection other than Dartling. But I feel like Dartling would cover that area fairly well. I'm fine. I'm going to try and play one of these out for a long game. Because Super Monkey late game is fairly good, let's be honest. Alright, so Bouncing Bullet is next. Obviously, more popping power would be a Plasma Blast. But Bouncing Bullet is needed because that gets me closer to getting a supply drop, money-wise. Send Pinks, I'm trying to save some money at the same point as bringing my eco up. Now, we are not ecoing, obviously, but we are saving for a supply drop. I need to take my socks off. It is hot. Alright, so we have a decent amount of money. Like, realistically, it probably is best to put it right into here. But I am trying to get a supply drop. I feel like that would be a little more beneficial. There's that, and we'll go faster firing, and then even faster firing as well. We should be fine here, I feel like. We're going to throw out some of this. That should do a decent chunk of damage. And then instantly, we get our supply drop, and once we use this, we're going to be putting this money all into Bonnie's carts. Now we're getting, what is that, 220 per cart, which is very good. Well, that's 100 there, but these ones will be 220. Alright, we should definitely get back to our eco game, though, if we're being honest. Every time I use a supply drop, I will be putting the money into... Actually, we're going to be doing green, so I can afford to send in more upgrades here. And there we are, and then we can get supply drops sometime soon. So we need 2,700 now to upgrade. We're at 300 per cart. Next, we'll go to 400 per cart. That $100 jump is crazy. Alright, so we're going to stop ecoing here, so we should have enough to get another upgrade into Bonnie. One thing I don't like is her voice lines are fine, but like every time you upgrade her, she's sticking as her voice line. It's so loud, dude. Actually, we can almost put another one into it. We're gonna wait so we can. That'll be 500 per cart. It's kind of crazy. Yo, you have your own website? Well, I do? No, I don't. Oh, you're saying for the stream thing? That's to like donate, I believe, yeah. Alright, so he is sending some camos because obviously this guy does not have camo detection, which we can get very soon. I probably should do that just to be 100% careful. But also at the same point, I feel like getting another supply drop could be very good. Bonnie is very efficient at getting money. I don't even have good eco, and I am able to get a second supply drop almost already. We are going to be ready to use this ability at any point. If it does get backed up, it'll help. We might as well now to clear up the field a bit. And then also that will allow me to get supply drop. And we're going to go with Full Metal Jacket and large caliber. And now we should be doing just that little bit better. And now, also, okay, so we'll have a supply drop soon. And with that, we're going to be going upgrades into Super Monkey. Actually, we probably shouldn't do that. We should probably put upgrades in here. So now we're getting 800 per cart. A little more, it's a little harder to pop them, of course. But, I mean, 800 per cart is still pretty wild. Alright, so now we can get knockback and then ultra vision, which will get camo detection for Super Monkey, which is definitely necessary, especially because if he starts sending me camo balloons, I do need to pop them with more than just my sniper. I can always use my ability if things do get backed up. Dark Knight and Plasma Blast are definitely some pretty good upgrades I can get. I'm going to use my ability just to clear up the field, the map just a little bit. And the cooldown's not that long, so it should be fine. We're going to go with Dark Knight over Plasma. Actually, we can get both of them. But next, any money we're getting is going to go into Bonnie. We're in a fairly good spot. I think we definitely need to be getting a spike factory soon, though, just because we want more spikes to kind of accumulate. Maybe not going that path is better, just because I have so many of those going through. So maybe we'll try doing, like, we can try a top hat. And then we'll do faster. I feel like that should definitely be a good combination there. Alright, we'll try that instead of doing the longer life like I had prior. And now we're going to be putting even more upgrades into Bonnie. She's already made us 26,000 points by round 23. That is insane. If you're looking at our supply drops, that's not even close to them. Jeez, that is so much more than Benjamin with 85 right now. Like, Benjamin's just not even nearly as good now. And now it's, what, 1,280 per card. Is that not insane? Like, it takes a while to pop, I get that, but look at that. Look at the amount that we are getting. Especially because they're going to be going into these mines even if they don't get popped. Jeez. And we can send this cart soon. I don't think that our mines are going to pop it, but it's alright. We'll see. It actually might. Oh. That gave just... Oh my god, we actually broke it. That gave just a little bit of money. We're going to do Dark Champion as soon as this comes in, and there it is, Dark Champion. He should be able to handle these carts, I'd hope. Maybe not. Should be fine. Alright, so there's the Moab class balloons getting utterly demolished by this sneaker dude. Alright, we're going to get some more of these now. We're going to do that, and then we're also going to get another one. And yes, I definitely could kill him because he's not putting upgrades into a lot of his towers, but I am trying to run this late game and see how powerful and how much money we can actually make with this strategy. Oh my god, that jump in money is actually crazy. Should I do it? We're going to tier 5 first. Can I get that tier 5, please? Thank you. Alright. But next, we should definitely do that. That'd be pretty nice. There we go. Oh my lord. Cards are going to be even harder to pop, though. Alright. We definitely should get another 100,000, though. We might need to save for that. Alright, we're at 50,000 eco. We can honestly just push it higher. There's no point in not doing that, I guess. He's still got really weird, like, he's just got a bunch of tier 1s, which is kind of confusing me. I am in BFB Coliseum now, so I feel like these guys should know at least somewhat of what they're doing, but they're a little questionable sometimes. Alright, and this guy is still shredding through all the balloons that they're sending. We're going to send in our ability, which should just get demolished fairly quickly. It does destroy a lot of the spikes, which it actually does not get popped, unless it gets popped here. It does not, but it still released a lot of money for us. And now we're about to be able to get Legend of the Night with some of these supply drops coming in. We're going to have to use our ability. We don't have to, that helps. And here comes Legend of the Night. I feel like getting Legend of the Night, which is 100,000, I feel like at round 32, that's doable, but like, jeez. Okay, yeah, and we popped that with ease. Okay, we're going to be putting more money into the cards now. But I do want to say, I hope you guys are having a good day. I mean, it's really important to me that you guys do enjoy the videos. Obviously, I want to enjoy them as well, and I do. But I hope it can make your day a little bit better. Like I said, if you have anything you want to say, leave them in the comments. Any video ideas or suggestions, anything like that, just let me know. Here comes that. Do we end up popping it? We do not, but that's all right. He might end up popping it here. He does. Sick. And we can get our supply drops coming as well. Give us a tad bit more money. I think the next thing we go for is super mines. Alright, so if you guys did not know, I have lost some lives. So if it gets to around 40, I will lose just because of lives. So, that does mean I have to rush him. So I have to be ready for a counter rush, which would mean DDTs. So I think my best bet here is to save up enough money. So I'm not going to be putting any... That's tempting. I'm going to save the rest of my money. And I'm going to get enough to send him enough bads where he's going to die. And I need enough money to get a middle path Super Monkey if need be. So we will see. Keep in mind, guys, that this guy's not really rushing me whatsoever. His eco game is a little weak as well. I can kind of tell because he hasn't been sending me stuff. He's got his supply drops, but it's not that many. So if you are playing higher up, I would definitely put in some more upgrades where I'm not doing. But also the ideal is that you don't lose any lives so you can push into later rounds if you feel like it. But no, this, let's be honest, this hero is insane. 238,000. My supply drops have only made, my biggest one has made 55,000. That is a quarter. No, or that is, that is 1/5. 1/5 of what this character's made. That is just insane. Like, I can get super mines. I didn't need to do that, but I can. So I will. We're going to do one more of the bigger carts here. I forget exactly this ability. We're going to be doing one more. It's going to stun this bad. So you can see that that is another benefit of having this. It does stun any Moabs. I think it actually stuns any balloons that survive. Or no, just any balloons that goes by. I just made so much money there. We're at the point where we can definitely rush him. So we will do that, but we have to be ready for a counter rush. So I believe for that reason, I'm going to be throwing up here. We're going to be getting a anti-balloon. Anyway, there's an anti-balloon. So we'll get that. And then we're going to also sell all of our sniper monkeys there. Including the tier 5, yes, which may not have been the best idea, but it's alright. We have enough to almost send another, or not another, or almost have enough to send a 2 reinforced bads, which is the ideal. And here we are as soon as we pop that, and there it is. Alright, so we're going to send 2 of these, and we're going to use a balloon boost. We should easily win this, unless he has some crazy synergy I'm not aware of. He does not have a tier 5 bottom path super monkey, so he should not be able to survive anything there. But, like I said, I should soon, I should be ready to use this ability here. I don't know, but we're going to stun all the Moabs on screen here with the ability. Kind of cool. He is sending a counter rush. But they got stunned, luckily, by my cart that I sent out. I will let them, I was going to say, I'll let them flow onto screen, and if I need to, I'll use the ability, but we have so many super mines there already. We have so much money. We have 3 of the most expensive tier 5s in the game. 110,000, 90,000, 100,000. And we had one that we sold. I mean, we've made so much money. There's 60,000 in bads that I sent him, which he might actually pop through the first layer. Use another balloon boost, speed it up a bit. I think they speed up. If not, I'm just wasting them. We are at round 39, to be fair. But I think sudden death. If I'm not incorrect, I think if you send them before sudden death, then if they pop them, I think once all the balloons are off screen, then yeah. Okay, he sent me those. I kind of do want to test the range of it. That's correct. Anti-balloon did push him back. He didn't pop them because they weren't quite in his range, but that's fine. And that is game for us. Look at that. I didn't actually check the final amount that she made. It might say at some point. I don't know. That is insane. I mean, you cannot say it's not. All right, so I just learned that I did not cash out on Bonnie. I forgot you could do that. I did know, but I just didn't really think about it. So I apologize for that, but we did end up winning anyway, so it didn't really matter. But if you see up top, I do have 60 trophies in PFP Coliseum right now. I'm definitely going up to ZLMG. If I don't, that's kind of crazy, but I definitely should. So that'll make the challenges in the future a little harder, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. It should be a little bit of a longer video, if I'm not incorrect. I'm hoping that we have maybe 15, 20-minute videos, since I'm only giving one a week. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a very good rest of your day. Make sure to check out the streams and the videos whenever they come out. Hope to see you guys soon.